I'm just curious how you define meaningful gestures in dance and what makes a movement meaningful.
How you can learn how to dance or perform if you don't understand how movement affect you internally. And so if you do, I don't know, un pour de bras in ballet and it's outwards, it's a different feeling than if you do inwards to un de dame. You feel different. It's not just the trajectory of the movement, outwards or inwards. It create inside, first of all, ignite your imagination. Second, arouse your emotions. And you need to be aware about what happened internally in order to provoke the audience. Sometimes the audience cannot guess what are your internal process, but they are observing you going into this internal journey. It's very important to understand that the communication between the performer and the dancer is through movement, but has a name. The name is called metakinesis. It's an empathy. It's like when a little baby you bring your kids or you see a kid looking at an older toddler run and you see this baby that want to move, that want to imitate the movement. We're sitting, looking at us, and we are experiencing the same emotions, and we are enlightening ourselves to see a dancer. This process is called metakinesis, the empathy of movement. It already make you meaningful gesture. You can decide how this relationship will be. Are you screaming at the audience? Are you whispering at the audience? What is the communication that you have? I'm not meaning about storytelling. Sometimes we have to be direct, sometimes we have to be indirect, but already it's a relationship. That's why people love to dance. It's the union of the mind, body, and spirit for the performer as well for the audience. So being aware about that, this is the meaningful gestures that I'm talking about.
You mentioned also your first book, Unveiling Motion and Emotion, was written to sort of create this dialogue and community between these three cultures, Spanish, English, and Italian, that you've been a part of. And so I'm curious how you see language and cultural diversity enriching dance education, but also creating that metakinesis or that empathy of movement.
So I feel that any artist in any art form, especially in performance, we need to be sick and tired of different cultures because then your message became universal. One gesture in one culture could mean one thing, but in another culture could be offensive. And that's our challenge to being tested by the different cultures. For example, I have many examples, but I put this example is more simple. In one of my choreographies with music of Astor Piazzolla tango, I do a gesture that I raise my hand up parallel to the floor and I slap with the other hand on myself. This is a gesture of self-censure. I did this choreography in Chile, and Chile have for many years, like Argentina,